Today, we talk about... All right, we are back. DJ Dramos.
Yes.
It's been too long, man.
I know.
But yeah, so you just did the top six. Yep. Now, maybe the more fun part for you, who knows?
Yes.
The ugliest six things in here.
Okay.
What do you got?
I already got my first pair here. Let's see, resting right here. I don't get them.
Wow. I
know there's people like, you're fucking on your mind, but I just don't get them. I understand that these are, you know, a highly sought after sneaker.
Right.
But I don't get it.
Not for you.
Yeah, it like doesn't look comfortable at all. This doesn't look have much give.
Are you a Converse guy at all? Because I know you mentioned the CDGs you like, but
right. When I was younger, but I never feel like I looked good in Converse. You know what I mean? I think it just for whatever reason I just couldn't pull it off. When I was younger, maybe a little bit. Like when I was playing Vans, I probably wore some Converse.
Gotcha.
I think I always prefer Vans if I had to go with like one of those kinds of shoes.
Fair enough. So this one, the Chuck Taylors,
yes,
Off-White version 1.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and say these Jordans as well. I'm not a fan.
Okay, Jordan 33.
Yeah. I don't know if these are rare, expensive, or whatever.
No, this was the first colorway that came out for the Jordan 33. So what they were kind of trying to do is, as I'm sure you know, like the classic 1 through 14 Jordans, everyone loves. But then as you start getting away from that, a lot of people aren't huge fans.
Right.
So when they came out with the Jordan 31s, they started to go like the 31 correlates with the Jordan 1. So they have like, you know, the swoosh on the side plus the Jumpman logo.
Gotcha.
Then with the Jordan 2, they kind of tried to replicate the Jordan 2 with the Jordan 32. And then the Jordan 33 kind of replicating the Jordan 3. So they're trying to like tie in the nostalgia of the classic models with the updates to, you know, their newer models. But a lot of people I've talked to aren't really feeling these, which I understand, but I don't know. I thought they were super dope. The whole NASA theme to them and shit.
They're definitely interesting, just not necessarily what I would.
Your sensibility.
Not my thing.
Okay, fair enough. So that's 2.
Let's see. What else we got? Yeah, those are actually kind of interesting. I'm not going to share them. I've never been a fan of the SBs. Honestly, I'm also going to throw the low top one. I'm not a fan of either. I don't know. It just seems clunky to me.
Yeah, it's clunky shoe, but for these especially, these are the Iron Man dunks, and I'm a huge Iron Man fan, so I was like, yo, I got to get these.
Yeah.
And these are just the one of the original dunks that really took off dunk culture was these Tiffany dunks. Yeah. So from just like a classic collection standpoint, I had to do it.
See, I'm not a big fan of like low top sneakers, like low sneakers like that are kind of clunky.
Low thick sneaks.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, for me personally, I don't. You know. Think that they work. Let's see. What do we got? I don't want to shit on New Balance, but I'm not a big New Balance guy. I'm gonna pick a random New Balance sneaker and just say I'm not a fan of any of the New Balance sneakers.
All right, interesting.
So I'm gonna throw that in there. So I got one more to throw in there.
It's just funny. This is probably one of the better made New Balances in this collection. So
I mean, they're cool, but I don't think I've ever owned a New Balance. Like,
really?
I have something about it. I always associated it with like old people. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I kind of felt the same, and then once the bug bit me, I couldn't look back. I was like, yo, New Balance is kind of dope. But I get it. I mean, it's not for everybody for sure.
Yeah, I mean, those aren't my thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So last one.
All right, I'm gonna go to the other side and see if I might have missed anything.
Okay.
Well, I kind of have one on my head right now. Let's see. You know, I mean, these are all these are all like practical sneakers to me, so I don't have much of a problem with it. You know what I'm wearing. I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna go to the Easy Wall over here.
Okay.
And I mean, it really doesn't matter which one it is. I'm just gonna pick the black one. I was not a fan of these at all.
Dude, this was other than the Red Octobers, this is maybe the only other sneaker where I looked at the first image. I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. I was super looking forward to these when these came out, the 750s. But yeah, several people have picked the shoe in this segment as like an ugly, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like the Yeezys. I mean, I don't know if it's the story, whatever it is about that I like about it, but yeah, I don't know. When I saw those, I was just kind of like, it's just not the Yeezy, you know? It might have also been the transition from, you know, it being Nike to Adidas, and that being the first one that I saw. You know, I just wasn't, you know. Yeah,
because he was going for the whole, especially because this was the second color to come out, but this was the first one. So this was his very last shoe with Nike, very first shoe with Adidas, and he was going for like a male Ugg boot type of inspiration. That was kind of his thing. Which,
exactly. Which I wasn't. I personally wasn't a fan. I remember making fun of them in particular, like Ugg boots. Yeah, so those are my bottom 6. I
was gonna say, wasn't I should have checked the timing of this, but I'm pretty sure that one of the last times I saw Kanye on Breakfast Club was right as that transition was going on between that Nike Adidas stuff.
Yeah, probably. I think the last time he was on there was I want to say right after Yeezus, maybe. So it was right around that time. Yeah, this is probably when he started having that run where he was like freaking out about like on Sway, all the answers Sway, you know what I mean? So I think it was that run, and it was when this whole thing was happening. He was like quote unquote being shut out of the fashion industry. That was his whole rant at that time. Yeah. That might also have something to do with it. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of his during that point, I guess.
Yeah, nice. Well, we could definitely talk about that some more on the podcast here. But why don't you plug where we can find you, how we can find you?
Cool. All social media is just at DJ Dramos. Dramos. I'm really active on Instagram, so you can find me on there. I got music out right now, Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff, and I got a bunch of new stuff coming that way. But my Instagram is probably the most central location you'll find my podcast, music, and whatever else I'm up to.
So, all right, man. And we'll catch you soon on the podcast. Thanks for coming.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Peace.